For these girls from the Mazahua Indigenous group in Mexico, this is more than just a kickabout. In a male-dominated society, football could open the door to another world. Guadalupe suffered the fate of many girls here, violence in her own home and then being sent to work as a maid in Mexico City at just 13. She decided she was worth more than that. She got a university education and headed back to help other girls, forming an NGO that heads into schools. It uses football to get them to open up about things many face daily.
I'm sure if I asked you who has faced violence in their own home or as a woman, everyone would raise their hand.
She holds workshops on other subjects that are often taboo in their communities, like avoiding early pregnancy and sexual rights. Around 400 girls are in the program.
There are many women who haven't been to the doctors because their husband won't let a man examine them. That kills us. Just putting on a sports kit is an act of rebellion because it sends a message that I can dress as I want, I can decide how I look, not to please anyone other than myself.
The Mazahua team is at the center of it all. Aspiring players have to not just have the skills, but also 9 out of 10 in their studies. Rocio doesn't let anyone get in the way of her football, even her husband, who she divorced when he forbid her from playing.
As a woman in the Indigenous community, it's great to feel equal, that you're worth the same as any other woman, that you have the chance to feel excited, happy and part of a team.
It's generally agreed that Indigenous women have the worst lot of anyone in Mexico. They're the poorest of the poor, have the least access to education, and often face discrimination and violence within and without their communities. Initiatives like this one are not going to change that overnight, but they do send a signal that these women are prepared to fight for something more. John Holman, Jazeera, Mexico City.